everybody. I'm over at my niece's house and I'm jala sitting. And I'm having a good time. You wouldn't believe her garden. Oh my God. The squash, which I think the fruit looks like a melon. But we're training it up a tomato cage, and I'll put stakes in and as needed. Because we can't grow too many fruits on one vine. So we'll get about maybe 3 and stake it up real good and make slings. If it's a watermelon, we'll make slings for the fruit so they won't tear the vine down. And the dog wants me to play with her. And I've been playing with her, but I want her to rest because one time I was dog sitting and I wore her out and her heart didn't stop palpitating for over half hour. And I was worried I was going to have to call the vet and everything. So it's not hot. I think it's only in the 70s. It's probably going to get in the high 70s. Haven't checked the weather yet. But if I can get up off my stoop, and it's not looking good. I wanted to show you the garden, but I think I'll have to post 2 videos. Anyway, let's see what the doggy's doing. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, look at you, Jala. What are you doing? Are you having fun? I don't even know what you guys can see, but she was rolling around. We'll see when we take the video, when I look at the video. Well, the landlord has sealed the deck, so we can't go on it. But the yard is big, so it's nice. It's not as big as an Illinois yard, Stevie, but it's big for a California yard. And guess what? She has her own forest. It's got 2 redwood trees in it. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? And those 2 trees and all the other trees around here are full of birds, and mostly mourning doves, I think. We could, whoo, whoo, whoo. Yeah. And I gotta tell you a story. When my baby niece was maybe 13 months old, she and I were outside on the deck, and she signed to me, "Here," like hearing, and then she pointed up to the tree, and then I didn't know if she had an earache or whatever, so I wasn't sure that she was signing here. I knew that they learned it in the baby sign class, but she didn't seem real interested at the class and learning anything, but she picked it up. So it took me a few minutes, and I said, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot the most important thing was there was a dove out, and he was doing his call, and I was calling back to him. And then she signed here and pointed up at the tree. And she was actually, I said, wait a minute, are you telling me? Oh, and she also signed, this is her way of signing, tired, sleepy. Okay, you're supposed to use both hands, but she only uses one. So I said, wait a minute, are you telling me that when you go night-night, you hear that bird? And she said vocally, yes. So It is so awesome with that baby because she has sign, Italian, and English, and her communication capabilities are through the roof for, and she's 16 months old now, so she was, at that time, she was able to say a whole sentence. I hear that bird when I go to bed at night. You know, that's what it was. It's just amazing. It's so amazing. And all of the other children I've ever taken care of have been limited to one language, so their communication came much later. And my ability to understand them came later in their lives. They weren't like 13 months old, you know, they were 2, like regular babies, except for all those babies that grow up in a bilingual household. Anyway, this weekend, got my baby niece fix and my niece fix, and now I'm getting my fur niece fix because I'm dog sitting, as I said, until Monday night. And I love it over here. The atmosphere and just the feeling of the house is so soothing. It's incredible. It's not, well, the whole neighborhood is really quiet. Okay, it's a, you know, regular street lined with houses with yards and trees and stuff like that, and once in a while you see people out. So, I mean, that's how I grew up. And it's good to come back to that after, well, almost 30 years of apartment. No, more than 30 years of apartment living. I would say 40 years of living in an apartment. Maybe 39. Because when I lived in Oakland, I lived in a house and rented a room, and everyone that lived there rented a bedroom, and we rented the house together. Oh man, that was so much fun. There was a really cool backyard there too, and we put up a clothesline, and I used to wash my grandmother's quilt, which you're not supposed to do because it was filled with wadding and not polyester batting that they use now, and the wadding got all wadded up. So that was a mistake. And I bought a set of pruners because the back of the yard was filled with blackberries, and I harvested all the blackberries I could, and then I wanted more, and there were a lot more in the middle. So I took those pruners and I cut away the branches, which you know is going to make them grow more. Okay, it'll be twice the number of branches that I cut. But I got my extra berries, and I loved living in that house. And the people, they were so nice. One of them was a church organist, and I really enjoyed listening to him practice. And a lady was from Florida, and she was a lot of fun. And we had a German lady, and we had a man who went to Central America and bought carpets, handmade carpets, and brought them back up here and sold them. And man, I would love to live in that situation again. I would just so totally love it. Anyway, so I'm having a good day outside and having fun, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.